Hi everyone, greetings from National Skills Network. This is Madhuri, and today I am going to introduce you to a very interesting person who's leading a very important organization, an institution, I should say, which is contributing in a big way to vocational higher education. So I have with me Dr. Anil Bisen, who is the Vice Chancellor of ITM Vocational University, which is located in Vadodara. So welcome to this talk, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Sir, ITM Vocational University, the website, when I was browsing, I was quite impressed to see a lot of courses that are being offered are actually job oriented, which is in fact purely vocational. So it would be nice to know more from you about how you get the collaboration with the industry. And of course, Gujarat being a very industrial state, I'm sure you have many industry connects. And what are some of the industries that you are connected with? You can tell us a bit about the university and then how you go about doing this.
Yeah. So the ITM Vocational University was started in 2014. We
Okay.
got in permission from the government of Gujarat to start with as a private university.
Hmm.
So we become the first university into the Gujarat to have a tag of vocational. So that time our PM was a CM. Narendra Modi
Okay.
Sahab was a CM, and then yes, he's more focused onto the vocational side, onto the skill side. So he said, Ki, why you're not starting the skill university? So that we become the first to start with the skill side in 2014. So ITM Vocational University basically the part of ITM group, which is in Mumbai. So we have in campuses in Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, then Noida, then Nagpur, and one more university we have in ITM University in Raipur, and then 2014 we have started with this ITM Vocational University.
Okay.
So this ITM Vocational University, we have a lot of. Previously, we have started with the vocational programs, so like an bachelor in vocational, and diploma in vocational, and master in vocational program. Then we thought that still there is a problem with the parents and the students.
Hmm.
So the traditionally we have started with the some courses like traditional courses, but industry connects on industry merging courses we have started. So all the courses which we are running is completely industry oriented,
Okay.
skill oriented. No traditional courses we are running into the university, and that is we are having a lot of connects with the industry, and Vadodara is one of the big hub for the industries.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe you can give us some examples of popular courses with which are at the degree level, and what are some of the key objectives? Like one important point you mentioned is to get acceptance from the society, from parents for any vocational program. So
Yeah.
how did you overcome this challenge, sir?
So I will tell you one of the best example into the traditional education, the BTech program.
Yeah.
So BTech program is a 4-year degree program, and into the 4-year degree program, no skill is obtained from the traditional courses or traditional universities.
Hmm.
So we call it as an BTech graduate with 1 year of experience. Now how you got this 1 year of experience? So into the last year, the seventh semester, though it is in 3 years, we teach them the fundamentals of engineering with 30% theory plus 70% practical oriented, means practical side or the skill side. And the seventh semester we ask a student to go for a one vertical into the skill side.
Okay.
And the eighth semester, the student has to go compulsory onto the industry side
Okay.
for the internship. And into the internship, the student learn about the that particular skill implementation part. For
Hmm.
example, if I learn into the if I am a mechanical engineer, so into the seventh semester, the skill side, if I am learning some CAD software or some SolidWorks software, so that
Yeah.
particular software has to be uh, practically implemented into the industry, and then I'm getting in 1 year of experience. And industry normally adopt because 1 year already I have worked onto the practical side. So just like in BTech program, in that way, we have a bachelor in optometry. So
Okay.
it becomes as though the bachelor degree into the science is a 3 years. So we have in the 4 years. Fourth year
Yeah.
is completely onto the internship.
Okay.
Then BSc industrial chemistry, because chemistry everybody teach, but we teach industrial chemistry.
Right. So this is more like applying, right? Applying the
Yes.
knowledge, like applied sciences, like, we have in various other universities abroad, we hear about these courses. So it's really nice to hear, like you gave us the example of optometry and things like this, which are probably not very popular across the country, but I'm sure this is all going to be very important and relevant, because we are talking about generating employment and also helping people get jobs in these sectors. Sir, now when it comes to the practical components, you already said that they get exposed to the industry through internships. Do you also have anything like a typical apprenticeship program, or is it just a short term internship?
No, it's not a short-term internship. It's a complete program of
Okay.
1 year or 1 semester. That is of six
Mhm.
months. 6 month internship is compulsory into all the programs.
Mhm.
So that becomes the part of their curriculum,
Okay.
and that is credited. So
Yeah.
it's not like I have to send the students and I have not taken any feedbacks and all. So there will be a two mentor. One mentor is from the university and other mentor from that industry. So
Mhm.
both has to assess the student whether he has gone through that particular training or not, and then it is to be credited. So
Okay.
that is part of the curriculum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. And is the curriculum compliant with, let's say, framework like NSQF, which is giving you these levels and all that? Do you have to comply with that?
Yeah, we are into the sandwich in between the AICT, UGC framework and then
Oh.
NSQF we have to follow. So we are having some guidelines. We just
Mhm.
like we follow the credit structure of the AICT and the UGC, and NSQF level we follow certain levels into a particular year wise the framework.
Okay.
Definitely we are into that way. And I will tell you the practical, the result of all this what we have done is we got an 100% placement. Even for this particular batch of 23, today we have about 80% we have student already been placed.
Okay.
Only 20% is remaining, but 20% we will see that maybe in the coming 2 3 months or coming 15 days or 20 days we are going to place every student. So before March, when the student is pass out in the month of June or July, so in the March itself we are going to place in 100%.
Okay.
And this is we are doing it the last 3 years. The
Oh.
last 3 years we have implemented this, and then we are doing an the the result is like 100% placement for the complete batch.
Yeah, I think that's very important because when we are
Yeah.
talking about industry integrated course, we are kind of addressing the demand of the industry as well, right? So the placement shows that it is meeting the industry requirements. So there are many other institutions which might want to offer courses like yours. So it would be nice to hear from you when you started this. What were some of the key challenges you faced and how you overcame these challenges, so that this becomes something like, expert advice to others who might want to start similar courses?
Yeah. See, when I have taken up this particular university as a vice chancellor, and
Yeah.
then starting from uh, vocational, traditional to the onto the very practical side, a lot of challenges I have faced. The first challenges is from the faculty,
Okay.
because it is very difficult to change the mindset of the professor, because we already haven't gone through the traditional type of education, and as a professor his mindset is completely onto the traditional side.
Hmm.
So he never allow to go for the practical side. So into the curriculum, when I'm saying that the 30% should be, 40% should be an theoretical and 60% should be onto the practical or the skill side. So
Yeah.
again, there is a fight. So it is very difficult to, convince the professor. But
Yeah.
I did in one program. So I have tie-up with CIA into the Gujarat, and then I become the co-convener for their industry academia partnership.
Hmm.
And we have started. I said, "Ki one first we have to change the mindset of the teacher, and in that we have called it as an teacher training program.
Yeah.
So we are sending our teacher or professor to the industry for 6 to 7 days. That is a faculty development program.
Hmm.
So from my point of view, where I am teaching, where I am expert into that particular domain, and the company invites to me into that domain, then I understand ki what is going on into the industry.
Hmm.
Once I understand that what is going on onto the industry, then it becomes very easy for me. So
Hmm.
this was the first challenge, which I overcome. Second thing which I did it into the board of studies where the curriculum is to be framed. I
Yeah.
put minimum two industrial peoples. Those are into very higher ranks or into the manager site level. So they are coming into the board of study compulsory. And
Hmm.
then they are fitting that today whatever they are getting the student as per as the UG or PG level,
Yeah.
so they are not having any skill, and then they say no, this skill has to plays a very important role here, and then they change the curriculum.
Okay.
Now the teacher has to change the curriculum according to
Yeah.
the advice from the member.
Right.
So that becomes slowly we have come across obtaining the 40% theory and the 60% practical side.
Hmm. Yeah, I think so. It shows that, yeah, gradually there is acceptance of all these new things which are coming into our educational system. You also have some postgraduate courses, right? And how is the
Yeah.
response to the postgraduate courses?
Postgraduate course like can we have an MBA and the MSc program. So MSc in industrial chemistry. So the Lupin is one of the company in pharmaceutical. So
Okay.
we have a directly touch with them, and according to their request, then we have some made a modification, especially for the MBA program. So MBA we have an no pen paper examination into the MBA program. So this
Okay.
is a unique, the curriculum which we have started from the last year in
Hmm.
2022, and we got a trademark for that also. That is in our copyright also for that.
Okay.
So in that, I said ki once a student is doing MBA, so he should be in master in all this into the business, and then the skill has to be into that level. So
Hmm.
MBA student, what is the requirement? So I asked a lot of industry, with the people, what you prefer as an MBA, graduate. So they have given I want, and this skills should be there.
Okay.
Then I am starting the teaching to that skill to this MBA student without, and I am asking no pen and paper. So no
Okay.
examination. It is completely skill test,
Hmm.
and on the basis of it is credited, and he get the credit as per as teachers, grades and all. We got
That's
a very
quite
good response, and even the
oh,
student become very happy कि sir आप exam देने नहीं मिलेगा. So that
okay.
that is, and
Uh,
very, and they are interesting also, and they are getting a very good interest, and they are showing it also. So they are showing a very good skill also.
Okay, so that's quite innovative, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you just mentioned about credits. I was about to come to that. We have the National Credit Framework now, which is kind of in the final stages of probably rolling out after approval. And also, this is backed by NEP 2020, the National Education Policy, which is bringing in so many changes. So, how do you see all this, influencing vocational education in the coming years? Uh,
See, as far as my opinion is concerned,
hmm,
these are the very positive side for the skill education or vocational education. Uh, as far as the NEP is concerned, when we have already mapped this into our 4 year program. So like,
hmm,
in first year when you come up the first year, so I have to give the one certificate to the student, and then he can go. So
yeah,
likewise, we have already done this, and 23 we are going to implement into the 100% NEP.
okay.
And second year the diploma, then third year degree, and fourth year will be the honors and research. This is already we have done it into our curriculum. Uh, Credit transfer and RPL, that we call it is.
Yeah.
So this is already here. We have an already a committee who is going to recognize their prior learning and then they are admitting.
Okay.
So we are doing all this type of stuff, and then we are aligned completely with the NEP also.
Okay. So any other points you wish to mention, perhaps as a message to the students, the young people who should be joining courses which are industry oriented?
Yeah, I will, uh, when we discuss this very young minds, so while discussion, I come to understand that everybody don't want a job. There are certain students, they are having some dreams,
Yeah.
some different dream. So then I understand, then I have started preparing the university into the three verticals. I said, "Okay, either you have to go on to the job, that is on to the placement. Second is will be on to start with your own industry, so become an entrepreneur. And third is into the higher education. So
Yeah.
in Gujarat, especially the higher education is the national or international level. Many people migrate from India to maybe Canada, UK, or US or Australia.
Yeah.
So we now with the university we have, and into the pre-final year we call one-to-one student
Okay.
and ask them what is your next target, what is your goal. Either you are going for the placements, which company, how, and everything, right? So this type of counseling is there, so where the student can uh, achieve his dream. So my message always with the student is that first go to that university or to that education institute where you can achieve your target, where you can have your dreams to be fulfilled. Today is like, can everyone want a job? So just see whether this university or institute is going to offer you a job or not. And based on your skill, you are going to acquire a lot.
Yeah.
That is going to be happen. You have to select a university or institute in a proper way with a complete research and all.
Yeah, a lot of clarity is needed and lot of focus.
Yes.
And also they should be clear about what they want to achieve. Like you very rightly said, there could be 3 pathways for every student. Yeah. So thank you so much, sir, for sharing your views on some of the important aspects of higher vocational education, and also letting us know more about the university. We would like to be in touch with you and receive regular updates. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.